Okay, so today I will be showing you how to do long division, dividing a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. So firstly, we start with drawing the little house, as we call it. The divisor, the number we divide by, goes outside. The dividend, the number we are dividing, will be going inside. That's our first step, writing the numbers in the correct place. What's next? We list our multiples. The multiples of the divisor. I always like to list enough, but if you continue further and you see that you have to list more multiples, that can be done at a later stage. Right. The learner should be knowing the steps by now, but as I said in class, die man steres baie, that is die man steres baie, which is our 4 steps we need to follow, which is dividing, multiplying, subtracting and bringing down. But by now they need to know these steps. Right, now let's get going. So we need to check how many times can this number go into that number. Asking ourselves this question is basically the inverse of division. That's why we have our multiples over here. So now we need to check, can 13 go into every digit? So we first start with the first one. Can 13 go into 4? Obviously not, because 13 is much bigger than 4, so then we just place a dot. Next, we check, can 13 go into the first 2 digits together? Can 13 go into 43? Yes, but now we need to see how many times can 13 go into 43. Thus, we have to look at our multiples. Now I need to check which multiple will bring me the closest to 43, but not being bigger than 43. So then I go through my multiples. 13 is too small, 26 is too small, 52, that's a bit too big, so 39 is the sweet spot. That's the multiple that brings us the closest. What we do next is, we say that it goes into 43 3 times. So this number, we write at the top. So 13 goes into 43 3 times. That's the division part done. Next is multiply. But we have our multiples here to support us. So 39 comes at the bottom. That's multiplying. 3 times 13. Next we have to subtract. So it's 43 minus 39. We start over here with our units. 3 minus 9. That cannot happen, as 3 is smaller than 9, so we need to borrow. We only take 1 from the 4. We are left with a 3. Because it's coming from a higher place value to a lower, the 1 we're bringing back is actually a 10. So that's 13. And it's 13 minus 9, which is 4. 3 minus 3, that's 0. So that's subtract done. Next, we have to bring down. The number we have not worked with yet comes down next to the subtraction answer. Once the 4 steps are done, we have to start again. Now we need to see which multiple will bring me closest to 49, but not being bigger than 49. As we can see, it's 39 again. So at the top, we write 3 again, because it goes in there 3 times. The multiple comes at the bottom, which is 3 times 13. Then we subtract. 9 minus 9, that's 0. 4 minus 3, that's 1. If there's nothing to bring down, then the number that's here is the remainder. So our answer is 33, remainder 10.